What's up, ladies and gents? We are indeed lit. Welcome to your weekly astrology report. This is the Peace Dealer, and we're going to talk about cosmic destiny evolution. Please don't mind my pretentiousness. The North Node has just slipped into Leo. I'm gonna have an attitude for the next year and a half. I'm gonna have a motherfucking attitude. All my Geminis, we are about to have attitude. You thought Kendrick had attitude, telling people to sit down and be humble? Ooh, oh my gosh. I don't know why people think that they can just talk to Gemini any type of way. They didn't listen to Kanye when he's like, I don't let them talk to me no kind of way. They better watch what they say to me. They can still get popped on the day-to-day. I'm going to develop such a facetious attitude. I'm going to feel freer than I ever felt. And to my Geminis, you know what I'm talking about. Like that dark twin is about to come out. If you thought Donald Trump was saying some foul stuff, wait till you see his dark twin. He's been holding back on y'all. You don't even know. So let me just talk a little bit more about Gemini. Gemini moon knows what's up too. Like, I just have to let you know, if you're a mutable sign, if you're a Pisces, if you're a Virgo, if you're a Sagittarius, if you're a Gemini, I'm just letting you know, it's almost time for us to go hit the ground running. Like Saturn, the risings count too. Saturn isn't going to be like in Sagittarius for much longer, my friends. That's all I gotta say. Saturn is not going to be in Sagittarius much longer. We still have a year left, and by December it's going to be in Capricorn. Capricorn is going to try and make everyone its slaves, and hey, it's only the level of integrity you have is going to make you survive or not. But regardless, this is Cosmic Destiny Evolution. Right now, you probably don't even know your life is changing right now. Now, keep in mind, the only thing constant in life is change. So that's really a given. But right now, as we speak, I could talk about the North Node shifting in 29 degrees Leo, which is why it's changing. But I really don't want to shortchange you and give you astrological transits, because I can talk to you right now about how Venus is in Aries still bitch slapping these archangels. You thought just because it went out of Pisces it wasn't going to bring on the bitch slapping. Yes, it's in Aries now. When Venus is in Libra, okay, Venus takes her cup and she drinks with her pinky up and she says, oh, I don't have time to act like a savage. I have class. Venus in Libra has class. Venus in Capricorn has mad class, okay? They don't even drink with the pinky up. If it's not like Merlot or if they're not drinking like $100 wine, how dare you even offer them that? Don't take a Venus and Capricorn woman out to some hole-in-the-wall bar unless you're really cool with her. Like, if you're not like spending $500 on the date, she gonna peep game. And if it's a he knows what to do. But Venus and Aries, oh, Venus and Aries will bitch slap a motherfucker. And say it like that, because Aries is wrong. Venus and Aries will bitch slap a motherfucker. Some of you people are about to get bitch slapped by love, and it's not even funny. Some of you people are about to get bitch slapped by love, and it's not even funny. Stop thinking Venus. Stop thinking Venus is some like dainty goddess who needs Mars to do stuff. Just look at any Venus and Aries woman. She good on her own. She is good on her own. Some of you don't know. Some of y'all are about to get bitch slapped by love because the North Node is in Leo. Now it's your destiny to love. Some of you are just literally like, I'm never gonna find love. I'm so over love, just because you had like 1 or 15,000 heartbreaks. And you're just like, I'm never gonna find love. what the hell? And you don't even know Venus is gonna bitch slap you. Like Venus isn't in Cancer. If Venus was in Cancer, Venus would be like, oh baby, come here. Come here. It's okay. You're gonna find love one day, okay? Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Do you need to cuddle with me? We'll cuddle. We'll cuddle. I'm gonna cook you some stuff. Venus in Cancer is legit. Like, you will not get this from any other Venus sky. Like, Venus in Scorpio is probably just gonna look at you and be like, let's have sex. If we have sex, you're not gonna have any problems anymore. That's Venus and Scorpio's problem to anything. All right. In the advent of modern society, where if they act like that, they'll seem promiscuous or hoes, they won't do that. That is Venus and Scorpio's solution to everything. My head hurts. Let's have sex. We're not communicating enough in the relationship. Let's have sex. Yeah, this is Labradorite. Yeah, I don't know why. My grandma died. Oh, a Venus with Scorpio will be like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let's have sex right now. My grandma just died. What do you mean you want to have sex? Let's have sex. It's okay. And then let's not even talk about Venus and Pisces. Venus and Pisces isn't even like paying attention to you when you talking about how you don't believe in love. Venus and Pisces has already like dated some ain't shit ass mofo who just broke their heart 5 times. So they're in the same boat as you. Like, I know I can't find someone who's gonna respect I can't find someone who's gonna respect my heart. Nah, you're gonna need Venus in Cancer, okay? If you're on some, oh, I'm never gonna find love, oh, I'm gonna be single forever, even though there's like how many galaxies and universes you don't know? How many like galaxies do you not know exist? How much orbs in the sky are finally like getting discovered? But you somehow know. You somehow know you're just never gonna be in a relationship. Venus is in Aries, okay? You can't do that for Venus and Aries. Venus and Aries is like, hey, are you doubting my love? Oh, okay. What? You don't believe in me? You don't believe in love? You don't believe in love? I'm exciting as AF. I'm exciting AF. Some of you are about to get bitch slapped. Hold on. Do you think this is an antic? Yo, Venus is about to square Pluto. Venus is about to square the planet of death in Capricorn. Some of you about to get your shit wrecked. Okay? Those of you playing games with people's hearts, dating multiple people at once, awakening the love in a person's heart without any plans to love them, you're getting bitch slapped. You're getting bitch slapped. No question. I didn't say you're getting slapped, okay? I didn't say you're getting hit, okay? I didn't say you're getting, wrecked, or I didn't say you're getting pushed. I'm not using menial words so that I don't sound offensive, because this could, I don't know if some people are in a not safe for work environment, some people have kids, but this is not Venus and Libra, who's already conscientious about the society around them and what they have to say. This is Venus and Aries. You don't get bitch slapped. Don't get bitch slapped. Because if Venus bitch slaps you, like, you understand. Like, I would rather fight Mars. And I'm not even a fighter. I'm mercurial. Like, I'm all like, hey, let's avoid conflict. I would rather fight Mars. I'm telling you right now, I fight Mars, I'm getting my ass whooped. Like, I'm getting my ass waxed. Like, there's no way I'm beating the god of war. Mars, you can cut Mars in the face. Mars would just be like, ooh, is this my blood? I just cut you in the face. Like, I would rather fight Mars than get bitch slapped by Venus. Because Venus will wait for the right time to bitch slap you too. Like, Venus will wait for the right time. And it'll just be over. So please, really follow this. Like, those of you who are staying true to who you are, those of you who know your worth because it's Taurus season and you're not letting people talk to you any which way, okay? Some girl tried to play my dude Flint Flossie, all right? And Flint Flossie let her know she needs to get off of Flossie Mountain, all right? You have to make sure you know your worth. You have to make sure you be true to yourself. And you know what? that's going to mean that there's certain things you do that are just going to rub people off the wrong way. There's certain things you do that aren't necessarily going to make you be accepted. Are you going to compromise that so that you can get love from others? Or are you going to love who you are and stand out? Because the ones who don't stand out, you're going to get bitch slapped. And it's going to be embarrassing, okay? Somebody said, can you tell us about Venus and Sag? If you tell Venus and Sagittarius that you're never going to find love, they're going to laugh at your ass, and then they're going to clown you. They're going to be like, of course you can't find love because you're crying like a little beep. Yeah, Venus and Sagittarius is pretty savage. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's all on your plate, and everything's shifting now. Over the next 2 weeks, everything in your life is going to shift instant. Like, some of you guys are going to experience like overnight change, success or failure. It's all happening like it's not really going to be overnight, but the reason why it's going to seem like it's overnight is we're going to have Mercury direct on Uranus, trining the North Node in Leo, trining Saturn in Capricorn. This is a destiny evolution. This is taking your karmic path and ascending it to the next level. This is taking the work you do in your community and taking it to the world. This is like taking that charity that helps orphans in your town and going to another country to expand. This is basically meeting a friend that you had and have known for maybe a few months now, and now you are talking about marriage because your hearts are opened, okay? Let me tell you something. The universe is not just going to bless you with serendipity. If it does, it's because you're doing what you're supposed to. But don't hit the universe or yourself with this self-pity. Don't hit them with this. I mean, if I was going to say don't hit them with the narcissism, but shout out to my narcissists in the building. We run shit. No, I'm just joking. But make sure that you don't compromise your values because you either want to fit in or because you either want to bend to someone else's will. Right now in your life, do yourself a favor. If there's anybody in your life right now who you have to literally change yourself in order to be with them, you need to cut them out your life now. And don't just cut them out, though. Don't do this thing where you just cut people out and you stop talking to them. That's very petty, and it's a lack of communication. You talk to that person and you say, hey, we're not chilling anymore. Some of you like to do this, oh, well, I'm just going to cut them off and block them. And then you wonder why they're not out there karma. That's not how you do it. Are you 5? Are you 5 years old? Even 5-year-olds don't do this. 5-year-olds are gonna like probably talk to the person or talk to someone else. Like, if you have to change who you are to be with someone else, if you're in a relationship and you're with a partner who you claim loves you, but you can't be yourself without them making you feel weird, you have to break up with them. You have to break up with them. You don't have to break up with them. You need to talk to them and be like, hey, but you're gonna have to break up with them. But you have to be like, hey, I'm not being valued. It's Taurus season. That's why I'm saying you gotta do it now. Tell people how you really feel, because that's what a lot of people don't do. They do this little subtle thing, and we play this childish game of, well, he or she should know what I think. He or she should know what I think. I'm sorry, honey. You're not in high school anymore. And sometimes you have to communicate like an adult and actually let people know how you feel and not talk behind their back, okay? You actually have to go to their face and settle it civilly like an adult. Some of you already do this, so you straight, okay? If you want to cut someone off, You walk to them and you say, hey, this is what you're doing. This is why I don't like it. What you gonna do? Okay, okay, okay. I've done that before. All right. And I got hit with nothing but BS. And so I said goodbye. Well, not yet, but keep this in mind. Okay? It's not hard. Some of you are just so afraid of rejection. Some of you are literally afraid of what people will say. Some of you have too much 8th or 7th house energy. You have to stop. You really have to stop. Like, walk up to that person. You have no right to feel nervous. Like, you're being suppressed. The projection wars are there. Like, if you feel nervous to stand up for yourself, why should you feel nervous? Like, you're the only you. Like, why would you not want to stand up for you? Because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will sit down and let somebody screw them. Let a boss pay them for less than their worth, and they will not do anything. And then they'll be like, I don't know why this is happening to me. Really? Now, I'm not talking about my warriors here who do bring it to people's faces. Shout out to my Aries in the building. Shout out to my Leos in the building. Okay. I'm not talking about y'all. Shout out to my Geminis in the building. Okay. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about any one of you, even if you're one of those 3 signs, that are going to let somebody really talk. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. Promise me, you will never let anyone disrespect your name. You need to, promise me this, whenever somebody disrespects you, and they're not just gonna be in your face and be like, I'm disrespecting you. They're gonna throw some shade. They're gonna throw some shade. They're gonna do something with their body language. They're probably gonna look at their friend a certain way, and you need to nip that and be like, hey, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name, Playboy. And you have to do the bird curve. This will make them be like, did you just bird curve? Did you just do a bird sound? You need to tell them to put some respect on your name, add the Playboy for effect. I'm telling you, it works. Tell them to put some respect. Like, they don't even have to do it, but you need to tell them, okay? And they'll gaslight you. They'll be like, oh, what the hell? You're just overreacting. You're just overreacting. You can't take a joke. Just chill and be like, yeah, I can't take a joke. I got a horrible sense of humor. So you better put some respect on my name. See, you guys think that Aries is hot-headed when they do this. You guys think that Aries is hot-headed when they do this. You don't know Aries nips it in the bud. Aries nips it in the bud. Okay? Aries nips it in the bud. All right? Aries will be like, you didn't go to Leo or Gemini like this. You didn't come at Leo or Gemini like this. You better put some respect on my name. Okay? Anybody, that's your homework for this week. Anybody who does not show you the utmost respect, no one has to like put out a red carpet for you. But if you're with anybody who, like, if they do it once or twice, it's okay to have disagreements. But if every single thing you do is being met with suppression, you need to tell them, hey, this is what you're doing. Detail it. This is what you're doing. I'm talking about my beliefs in angels, and you're saying they don't exist. And when I try and talk about them, you dismiss them. And you make snarky faces, and you're acting like a little kid. You're not really talking to me about it, even though you don't think it's serious. I don't respect that. And if you're not going to respect me, peace. Let that person know if they really value you. Seriously. Let that person know if they really value you. Screw these superficial ass acquaintances that you keep in your life. The highest octave of love is friendship. This is love that you can just break someone down and be like, you're whack. I hate you. You should do this, this, and this. But I love you because you're my friend. Friend, like the best friends could like diss each other and they're still cool because they're honest. So anybody in your life that does not put respect on your name, call them out. Some of you aren't going to do it. Some of you don't want to lose your job. Some of you don't want to lose your relationship with that partner that you swear you can't live without, even though there's like over 10,000 people in this world who have a stronger moon sign connection with you and who have way better compatibility. So don't kid yourself. Don't play that "I'm never gonna find someone else like this person" game. Really? How many billions of people are here? And you can't get over one person? Don't do that to yourself. Don't play yourself, because you're gonna get bitch slapped by Venus. Listen. This is such an important week alone because everything in your life is shifting incredibly. Shifting to a degree where everything that you love is now going to manifest through your actions. Everything that you desire is now going to happen because you asked it. Just due to the open nature of your heart. Ask and you shall receive. That's what Pisces teach me all the time. And you shall receive. A lot of people are getting married because of this Jupiter and Libra. So if you're one of the lucky unions who gets sponsored by Jupiter and Libra, you're gonna be in a long-lasting relationship. I'm low-key trying to find a girlfriend real quick, but thankfully my other twin knows better, and my Saturn and my moon in Capricorn are blocking everyone out, and I'm just a lonely hermit that rarely goes out and listens to Turquoise Jeep all day. Flint, flint. Regardless, you can ace this week simply by believing in yourself. Just by believing in yourself. And I really want it to sound vague and cliche, because what does that really mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that really mean? I'm going to leave that up to you to decide. But for my yin-yang apprentices, if you don't know what a yin-yang apprentice is, go watch my World War Zero series and watch the yin-yang apprentice episode. If you're a yin-yang apprentice, then your moon is in a masculine sign and your sun is in a feminine sign, or vice versa. For example, sun in Sagittarius, moon in Taurus, yin-yang apprentice. Sun in Taurus, moon in Virgo, not a yin-yang apprentice. Sun in Gemini, moon in Capricorn, yin-yang apprentice. Sun in Pisces, moon in Virgo, not a yin-yang apprentice. Sun in Aries, moon in Scorpio, yin-yang apprentice. My yin-yang apprentices are apprentices who have chosen to balance the light and dark nature of their souls and spirits. For example, I'm a yin-yang apprentice, and I've chosen to alchemize dark and express it out in truth. That means my Capricorn moon is receptive to the darkness of energy that does not live up to integrity, and as a yin-yang apprentice, I must now alchemize what I feel and express that out in my consciousness and tell the truth of what I feel. Alchemy happening. But for some of you, it's different. For those of you who are either fully light or fully dark because your sun and moon in a earth or water sign, or your sun and moon if you're like Gemini with a Sag moon, you're just light. You're not a yin-yang apprentice. So yin-yang apprentices, you're going to find that you're being drawn on either side. I'm going through this with certain soulmates. Like, the dark is calling me. Women who just have like pure earth or pure water, they're suddenly trying to, evoke to my soul. They hate my Gemini though. So we clash. fire signs and air signs, I'm being drawn to them with my sun, and I have to choose, like, am I going to walk the path of light or dark? If you're a yin-yang apprentice, this is outside a relationship too. Like, you're gonna have to really balance this, because the dark and the light are beefing, and they want you to choose sides. So keep that in mind. If you're legit, don't let them make you choose. Make both of them follow you. That's some lovers card stuff though. But yes. Anyway, regardless, the spin doctor wars are still in effect. And if you remember what I said, we are in Moon and Libra right now. So there is a psychic suppression that is occurring. The psychic suppression when the moon was in Cancer was the gaslighting. Now the moon's in Libra. Get ready for some character deformation. Get ready for people to spin doctor and have you say things you didn't even say. Get ready for people to just maliciously gossip about you because you've been gaslighted already. So, hey, let's just tarnish your reputation. Don't worry, it happens once a month. You may not even know because it's King Conjunct Neptune and Pisces. But guess what? Screw that character deformation, because you're aware of it now, and you don't have to circumvent this. This is Moon and Libra. Petty people are going to be petty people. You can circumvent the gaslighting, and you can circumvent the moon in Capricorn, which is the false ultimatum. You circumvent the gaslighting by opening it up and say, stop gaslighting me. It's that simple. Just say, stop gaslighting me. Whenever you're getting gaslighted, you don't even have to like explain what they're doing. That's a waste of time. They're playing with you. Just say, stop gaslighting me. It's not going to change anything. They're going to still gaslight you maybe, but you look them in the eye, almost as if you're talking to some entity within them, and say, stop gaslighting me, okay? That's how you circumvent that. Then you circumvent the ultimatum by not choosing. And when people give you ultimatums, you laugh in their face. You show them the 12th house and you laugh in their face like, you can't tell me nothing. Anyway, it's the return of the light. I hope you know you a Leo, because if you don't, you might want to make friends with one. They're the gateway into heaven right now. Heaven's gate. No, not like that. But they're the gateway into your hearts, into the 5th dimension. And did I mention that if you're not going to be yourself, then there's nothing you can do. All right. Anyway, the North Node is shifting into Leo, and this is, like I have been saying, going to resurrect some demons in people's hearts. Now, let's just assume that demons are not necessarily what you think in the movies. What I really mean are impure spirits. Demons do not possess humans. Demons may send other beings to possess humans, but that's more if you have a personal vendetta with a demon. Like if you screwed up with a demon, if you summoned it without knowing what to do, then they're probably gonna fuck you up. But an angel will do the same thing. But impure spirits, what is an impure spirit? Let me pull up a statistic right now. Let's hope it's relevant. So, oh, that's not bad. So apparently in America, Google says that 6.7% of the US population age 18 and older have depression. 6.7%. Go Google what percentage of people are depressed. You're going to see 6.7%. Where did they find this study? Facts and Statistics, adaa.org. If that's not the biggest lie I've ever heard, people are lying on whether they're depressed or not. There is way more people depressed than 6.8, like up that two figures, maybe over 30. Like I'm talking about 1 in 3. Okay, depression, deep depression. Okay, that a lot of people, some people are not happy because they're so melancholic. And what people don't understand is that what you feed into actually grows itself. So some people will stay in their room or they'll go about their day just thinking negatively, like, oh my gosh, this sucks in my life. This happens in my life. They brush their teeth negatively. They go to school negatively. They go to sleep negatively. They go to their friend's house and they're still depressed over some BS. They go somewhere else. They may be depressed over something that's very critical and is not BS. Do you know what that's doing though? That is literally manifesting negative energy. And do you know what that negative energy can do? It can take a life of its own. Now you have a negative entity that is attached to you, feeding and sucking off of your depression, making you depressed because it's feeding into itself. When people tell you to stay positive, that's not like a saying. It's vibrational. Like if you're really spiritual, you make sure every single waking moment and expression is a prayer of devotion. You must show joy. That is the only way to respect the creator that sponsored this dimension for you to live in. Every single waking moment of your life has to be lived with joy, and we have a full range of emotions so that we can understand and express and feel into every single emotion. So you cry, make sure you cry and be vulnerable. You get angry, make sure you get angry, but make sure you revert. Your base state better be joy. Don't let the sun set on your anger, okay? Don't go to sleep mad or sad. You better make sure you're joyful. And if you need help with that, go see a Sagittarius. If they're not suffering through chronic depression, go see a Sagittarius, okay? And really keep in mind that the more positive you're willing to keep things, the better. It's so annoying when I tell people, okay, think positive. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I'm like, think positive. And they're like, all right, but what do I do? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with the situation. And I'm like, okay, you need to go into that situation and you don't even have to do anything. You just have to think positive. See, I'm an air sign. Like, we know the power of thoughts. We know the power of an attitude. We know that thinking positively is the difference between being aware of some stuff happening around you or just being so depressed you're not even aware of opportunities. Thinking positively is magic. That's why it's the magician card, okay? It's not easy for everyone. Like, how many of you can realistically go 1 hour without finding some stuff to trip about? You need to really ask yourself, why? Like, why? But for real, why is it that you cannot, and this is not for everyone, because some people can, but why you should theoretically not have any problems right now. Venus just went out of retrograde. Our hearts have been healed by the divine. Some of you may be attaching to something that's not even real. All you have to do, once again, is be yourself. First of all, thank you all for watching me, by the way. I hope I haven't been sounding too hard or anything, but really appreciate the love and the comments, and I just really appreciate this viewership. We're rocking strong, my friends. And, you know, the most important thing about this is to take what you gain from this message, twist it, make it your own. You don't have to believe everything I say, but share your light with someone else. This is what you have to do. This is your mission. Accept this cosmic destiny evolution. And that mission is to share your light with someone. Not even once a day, at least once a month. You can work up to once a day, but you don't have to do once a day. At least once a month. Every lunar cycle, share your light to someone who does not know your light and work on them. Work on them. Don't shove your light down their throat, but talk to them. Some of you, the universe will send them to you. You know what I'm saying? People who could really use your help. A way of sharing your light, you don't even have to tell them about your beliefs. Give them some help. Let them see through your character that, wow, this is actually genuinely a good person. What does this person believe? Oh, they may not still believe you, and it's not really about convincing people, but share your light. Leo is an expressive sign, so the worst way to screw up transit here is to sit down and expect everything to happen to you. Seriously, this period of time is going to favor the go-getters, those who will take risks and express their heart, those who will express what they believe when they're put on the spot, and they say it with full courage and confidence. Half of what they said might even be erroneous, but it don't matter about that right now. It really don't matter about that right now. We're in fire. It's all about passion. Some Sagittariuses and Leos get away with the most. Like this, Sagittarius and Leo will say something that's not true. Let me show you. Sag or Leo, I'm mad at the people who really like listen. A Sagittarius will be like, you know what? Goats are made of cheese. And if you don't believe goats are made of cheese, then there's something very wrong with you. And then you'll just be like, no, goats are not made of cheese. And then Sagittarius will interrupt you. Are you serious? Are you stupid? How do you not know goats are made of cheese? Cheese having the molecular biostructure that stems from the goat clan? How do you not know goats are made of cheese? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? And then you'll just start, look, I'm not a Sagittarius. Sagittarius is nice with it. Sagittarius is nice with it. Like, you'll start to be like, oh my God, like, goats are made of cheese. Did I miss something? Leo too. Leo will just be so passionate and be like, yeah, I just had some goats. They're made of cheese, you know? And you just be like, yes, they are. You didn't know that? And they'll be so like, you didn't know goats are made from cheese? What's wrong with you? And you just be like, see, this is why Leo and Aquarius argue all the time. This is why Libra and Sagittarius and Gemini argue all the time. Because you can't get, air will call you out like this. Air will just be like, no. But I'm telling you, like, Sagittarius will make you think a goat is made of cheese. And just because people say things passionately and charismatically, you'll just be like, oh my God. Wow. My whole life has changed. Damn. Goats really are made of cheese. This is the classic one. Wow. Oh my God. Jesus really did die for my sins. Anyway, let me tell you a story. Because Scorpio has been making some secret plans with Aries and Gemini. The King Kunks. Okay? Scorpio has been making some secret plans with Aries and Gemini. Scorpio realized, you know what? I'm not really going to play anymore. Some people want to disrespect my authority and act like I'm not the goddess of the underworld. I'm gonna need a warrior and I'm gonna need a mage. For those of you who have the divine RPG still on deck, Scorpio is gunning for a warrior and a mage, and Aries and a Gemini. And see, Scorpio is tactical. So Sagittarius is going to have like 5 warriors on deck. Capricorn is going to have at least 3. Capricorn is going to have at least maybe like 10 soldiers. Scorpio just needs like 1. Scorpio needs like 1 warrior, maybe, and 3 defense, and 1 cleric. Scorpio was so thorough. Like they're gonna go. It's like Leonidas. Like they're gonna go against numbers, but Scorpio is so strategic. They like to move in the shadows. And Scorpio's philosophy is the more numbers, the more I'm seen. Scorpio will find that 1 warrior that's worth like 50 warriors. So Scorpio will find those 2 mages that's worth like 100 mages. So be careful about Scorpio. They'll find a crackhead that's worth like 10,000 crackheads, and there's nothing you can do. They all gonna be scratching their necks. Give me some crack! Give me some crack! Give me some crack! And they're gonna invade Capricorn's castle, and they're not gonna know what to do because there's just so many Tyrone Bigums, and it's like, wow. But anyway, hope you're ready for the shift. You're really going to see what's really powerful is you're gonna really have a lot of energy and vitality, and you know what's gonna happen. Let me not think that I'm some kind of fortune teller or anything, but you're really going to come into the joy of life. See, we went through North Node in Virgo. We had to work. All right. I didn't get busy. Like when the North Node was in Libra and Scorpio, I've been mad lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I barely did anything. I had projects to do. As soon as the North Node went into Virgo, I just got busy. I just started working. My progressed moon went into Capricorn. I was like, whoa, what happened? And now it's in Leo. We're about to party. When the North Node was in Virgo, it wasn't trining Uranus. It wasn't trining Saturn. When the North Node was in Libra, it wasn't trining Uranus. It was opposing it. It wasn't trining Saturn. Uranus and Saturn, Uranus is going to evolve your destiny, and Saturn's going to be like, so let me say this again. Uranus is going to evolve your destiny, and Saturn's going to set it in place. Okay? What's in your heart right now? Okay? What is in your heart right now? The doorway through this cosmic destiny evolution is to wonder what, and know, not wonder, know what is in your heart. What is opposite of Leo? Aquarius. Know. What is Leo? Love. So know what is your love. Know what's in your heart. Take your left hand, put it on your heart. I'm heartless, so I barely listen to this mofo. And my heart wants some stuff that my mind wants some different stuff. And so we don't really get along. But even I have to do this because even the peace dealer will exploit his heart if he has to. So put your left hand on your heart, and here's the best part. Just listen. Ask your heart what it wants. What do you want, buddy? What do you want? What do you want, little guy? And just listen. Now, I have Mars in Aries, so I'm impatient. Like I never listen to my heart because I can't wait for it. And yeah, but you want to be encouraged to do so. Some of you are going to feel it. That's really what it's going to be. Some of you are going to feel it. Others of you may hear it. All right. And what you want to tune into is, what does your heart feel? What does your heart want? Some of you, your brain wants to get a master's degree or a bachelor's degree in economics, but your heart is like, I want to strip. I want to go to the strip club and make bands. But your brain is like, no, I want to go to school. But your heart is like, I want to strip. Some of you, your brain is like, I want to get with that person because they're smart. And your heart is like, ew, I don't like that person. I don't think they're fun. Your heart's gonna win. Okay. Now, I'm very hypocritical because every single time I have to choose between my heart and my brain, I usually choose my brain, but I'm an air sign. But I'm telling you, you follow your heart and strip, you may get more than a college degree. Shoot, you might get tuition in a night. You feel me? Anyway, really ask yourself what your heart wants. Okay. AYB, I can't believe you just said that about Young MA. I'm holding back the hugest laughter right now. Okay. Whew, I almost died. I almost fell off my chair. But yeah, really keep in mind that you following your heart is going to be everything. Now, the person who's going to win is the person who's going to balance their heart and their brain, okay? You have to let your heart lead and your mind play its part. When your heart's about to walk off a ledge, your brain's like, hey, buddy, hey, stop being stupid. And then you let it run around, okay? But you can't be too prideful and not let the heart do anything. All right. Now, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm just going to laugh at you people following your heart because your heart makes you do some dumb things. And some people are going to do some dumb things. I'm going to do some dumb things. I'm probably going to fall in love and I'm probably going to like grow soft and be like, oh my God, baby, I love you. And then I'm probably going to sing to the person that I love because Leo and love, like they'll make you do some crazy things that you'd never do. What's the opposite of Leo? Aquarius, like you'll do some crazy things. Like you'll just start singing to somebody and caring about them and then sharing your food with them and then sleeping with them and cuddling with them. My Capricorn, my Venus and Taurus is like, I love cuddling. my Mars and Aries is like, but it's like, no, don't worry. All right? Okay. Okay. Love will make you do some crazy things. I'm not going to lie. I cried this morning because it was just like, my time is up. My time is up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to last much longer. These love ninjas are after me. Some of you are love ninjas. Some love ninjas are after you. These love ninjas are after me, my friends. These chicks, these love ninjas are women too. Some of these chicks, I don't know if there are any dude love ninjas because they could exist, but some of these chicks are out here sniping Cupid's arrows at your heart. Love ninjas. They'll just throw a kunai, whoosh, and now you've caught feelings, and you don't even know. And you don't even know why, because they love ninjas. These love ninjas are out here, and it's like, my time is up. Like I can't dodge them anymore. I'm gonna catch feelings, and I'm gonna be in love, and I don't know how to feel about that. I really wanted to be a narcissistic, lonely hermit that, you know, shut people out. And it's like, my heart's going to grow cold. My heart's going to grow warm and I'm going to love someone. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to care about people. And I'm not going to be so selfish and I'm not going to be like arrogant and I'm not going to be a narcissistic prick. And that, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I really cried. I really cried. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be a narcissistic prick anymore. And like love is gonna vulnerably change my life. And you know what it's like to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get the love of your life, some Dairy Queen. And you know there ain't no Dairy Queen like but 15 miles away, and you have work in the morning, but you love her. So you're going to get it. These love ninjas don't care about you. You think they love you? No. They just want to make you catch feelings. And then they're going to knock you off their hit list. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do, but love is going to change me. Pisces priestess said, you're about to be a dad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how much I dread this. Do you know kids come with responsibility? Huh? Do you know kids come with responsibility? Do you know I have to care for these little tykes? Like, I'm probably the worst thing that could have ever happened to my parents because now they had to take care of me. All right, I'm going too far. But still, like, how am I going to have... AYB said girls are like Italian gangsters. Yes. They will love you, and then they will devour you, and then they will spit you out, and then they will go to the next one. Venus and Scorpio especially. If I see a girl has Venus and Scorpio, I'm going to be like, oh, no, I'm not ready to die yet. Because they'll have sex with you, they'll suck your soul out, and then they'll kick you to the side. And then they'll be like, next, you no longer satisfy me. This is after having sex with you for like 6 weeks, and then you're no longer good with them. Like, I can't. It's like, damn. I'm just too weak. I'm too weak to fight love. And it is what it is. The peace dealer will survive, and so will you. But be careful about these love ninjas, all right? Woman, I'm not talking about you, because there's some men who got you on their hit list, but you already know. Every woman knows that you're on... Every woman knows that a man's talking to you, you're on their hit list. Like, there's no woman that's that naive that's like, maybe he wants a family and to get to know me. I mean, the reason why they'll believe that is because they lie to themselves and they're like, maybe he doesn't just want to have sex with me. No, but it's different with men. All right? You will be on a woman's hit list and you won't even know. You won't even know. Especially if she is Scorpio. Oh my gosh, bro. She'll act like she don't even care about you. What? She'll be like, I'll give this man like a good 2 months. Let him holler at his hoes. She'll be stalking your profile. Before you know it, she's just going to randomly bump next to you. And then she has sex with you. And then you're off her hit list. And then you chasing her. Happens every day. I've seen a good simp. I've seen a good man get wrecked by these women on their hit lists. Okay. Some of you women stand up against this and you are honorable to the men you are with. Some of you men are honorable with the women you're with. I'm letting you know right now. Don't get got. Don't get got. Okay? It's always when you least expect it. Did you notice? Always when you least expect it, someone hits you up when you're like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to start talking to someone else. And then they hit you up and you start getting pulled back. You're dealing with a super psychic. Especially if they're a water sign, they could literally feel you when you start to feel someone else. And then they're like, oh, time to call this person, men or women. It's not even just women that does this too, all right? Capricorn men do this a lot. It's kind of crazy. Not Capricorn moon, though. We on some different stuff. But yeah, my friends, when the darkness in people's hearts is awakened and people close to you that you are acquaintances with or people that you've known forever start to morph and uncharacteristic behavior comes out of them, you better beam and project the love in your heart and cast that demon out of them. You better cast that impure spirit out of them. You can't call a priest Because some of you, this is going to happen in your workplace. Some of you, this is going to happen with your kids who you didn't know developed a nasty drug habit. And now they've opened the portal on their soul and they're just entity central taking over this kid. And now the kid that you loved and raised, you don't even recognize anymore. And that's because they have a demon in them. Using them as a puppet. Using them as a puppet. Or maybe you know someone, maybe you've been going through a deep depression and you didn't know that there's an entity attached to you right now. Now, those of you who do Olympias every day, those of you who every day you clean your energy, you light sage, you light the Palo Santo, you wash your energy, you don't have to sacrifice a chicken, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that because you're going to the shower and you're cleaning your junk. You're not just, well, I'm just gonna see and hope that things work out. When the darkness in people's hearts awakens and seeks to take you over, it's not enough that they have them. They want to open up to you. They want to get you mad and they want to get you angry and be like, what's wrong with you? What's that going to do? That's going to let them come into your heart. You respond with peace and certainty. You don't act kind. You look them in the face and you be like, you shoot. And listen, some of you will see it. Like if you're not sure if someone has an entity in them, then you don't have to do it. I'm talking, some of you fire signs, you see it. You see it. And you got that righteous fire. You need a clap. I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. Like somebody tried that with me. Somebody tried that with me. I didn't even, by the time I realized what happened, it was already too late. Somebody tried that with me before they could finish. That was in a train. Before they could finish their sentence, I just looked at them and said, don't even try what you're doing. Get away. Goodbye. And this person like was stunned for a little bit. And then looked at me and was like, what did I just say? Like they didn't even remember. What did I just say? You have no idea how many people around you have entities just chilling. Because some people were born with generational curses. Some of you, your grandparents pissed off that witch doctor. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get your kids and you'll never be successful. Now, don't let no petty generational curse stop you. You don't need to pay me $1,000 so that I can do some special ritual to save you. Nah, you better consult spirit, handle that like a G. But I will tell you, you owe it to yourself to not let any entities negative come through your sacred space, okay? You will know that someone has an impure spirit in them because you will feel it. Some of you it's going to come with practice because you have to learn how to feel out energy signatures. And when you know someone so well, you know what's characteristic of them and you know what's uncharacteristic of them. When you state break, you're bringing them back to Aries. You're like, who are you? This is not you. This is not you. Who are you? Okay. So Ether said, look at the left eye. That's very true as well. Some of you, you'll see like it's split second fast. Others of you, you'll just feel something's off. Okay. You don't have to confront it too. Some of you are like silent clerics and mages. You can just say a prayer in your head and pay attention after you say that prayer and be like, I really, pray for grace and guidance for this person. Pay attention to what happens. All right. Someone's projecting their energy at me right now, and I have to blow energy out. It's a very dark energy. It's a very arcane, sacred energy. Okay. Good luck, whoever did that. You got some angels on the way, ready to handle that. Anyway, let's pull some cards, shall we? Only message I have for you for this week is to know that your destiny's shifting. Next week, Saturday, we're going to now talk a lot about the transits, because your destiny will have started the first phase of evolution while you're uncovering the true value of yourself. And it doesn't matter what transits are really going on right now, other than Mercury, Uranus, but that's all part and parcel of making sure that you're in a position to follow your heart. If I tell you the transits, you're going to stimulate your mind. You're going to think, oh, well, Venus is going to be sextiling this today, so I should do this, or I should be careful of this. None of that even matters. What's your heart telling you? Because it's activating. It's in Leo. The North Node is activating. All right. Really keep this in mind. Okay. And yeah, please make sure that you not only believe in yourself, but as you share your light, you're going to see others like you who are being suppressed, and be that ray of hope. It's going to involve being vulnerable yourself, because they're going to be people who you assume they're not that spiritual, but then you open up with them and they're more spiritual than you. They thought maybe it's, and you now have a new best friend. Okay. So other than that, make sure you get the eclipse report. I still got that on Smash. You get an eclipse report. I'm going to let you know 6 months to a year ahead for you, from August 2017 to February 2018, and then to August 2018. The North Node in Leo, the South Node in Aquarius. Make sure you get that transit snapshot report from my store as well, and the tarot forecast report for 1 month. We're going to talk about May, Taurus and Gemini season, but really more Taurus. And yeah, I still have the 30-minute astrology reading special as well. So it's still $15 off. If you get that, it's going to be 30 minutes as opposed to the hour. Those have been dope. Tell me why today I spoke to a Taurus who had her sun on her North Node, and the call right after that was a Sagittarius who had her sun on her North Node, and then the call after that was an Aquarius. All the conversations were raw. All the conversations were amazing. Like, it definitely is an experience, and I really do enjoy it. And I have some good news. I'm going to be launching some new videos. You're going to have to show me some support here. But I'm going to be making some special ceremonies. And with this full moon in Scorpio, stay tuned, because I'm going to be making a webinar that is going to really help you understand what to release this full moon in Scorpio and what to get ready to manifest the new moon in Gemini. This is a full moon in Scorpio. We're not going to have this for another year. So there is so much intense insecurity about your self-value and worth that you're going to release, and you have to make sure that every single thing that doesn't make you feel desired or valued, you let go. And depending on what your chart's like, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be dope. And let's get to the cards. We're going to pull 2. Miss Intuition, how did you know? I plan to have a TV show one day. Yeah, that's amazing. a channel, really. A YouTube channel, too. No, I'm joking. So, Aries, I'm going to pull two cards. Aries, you're sparking off new ventures. Your long-term plans are setting in motion, and this is going to be a great time. All this is, manifesting now. This is going to be a very great time to really set forth on what it is you're wanting to accomplish, what it is you're wanting to set up in your life. It's going to be very potent. It's going to be very powerful. But this is very positive. Your ships are coming in, so this is really good. In all areas of your life, this is really good. You're going to really love this North Node shift. Like, you of all people should just have the most fun. Taurus, I'm singing to you. Ooh. Some of you Tauruses may get married. Taurus, this is talking about your relationship with someone you love. And justice is saying that you're both going to have to come to accountable terms to each other. This is actually really great, because what's going to happen is some of the arguments you've had with some people, they're going to actually be balanced and smoothed over. Others of you are going to get married, but look at this. I'm not going to interpret that. Just really keep that in mind. That's hugely, immensely symbolic. Justice doesn't always give a blind eye as well. But yeah, the blind eye of justice for sure. And the blind eye of love. Don't let any falsities get in the way. And this isn't what it means, but I'm just saying, don't let any falsities get in the way of the love you share with someone. This is really good. I acted dramatic, but it's really good. Like, a lot of things are going to be smoothed over. There's going to be a decision that you make, Taurus, to love someone. If you're single, you know, you're not going to be single that much longer. Gemini. I pulled this before. Gemini, this is the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. While you're emotionally contemplating and you may be like turning down opportunities, you're not aware something's going to spark for you. Okay? So what this is also saying, Gemini, is that something is going to spark for you within the next 48 hours. Something brand new is going to spark with you within the next 48 hours, and you should not tell a single soul. What you do is sit down, contemplate, and really feel what your next moves are. Okay? Really keep that in mind. That's going to be dope. Cancer. Cancer, you winning. You winning. Look at this. Your wish is coming true. And everything's coming clear. All those people talking smack, all those people lying, you're just going to be like, hey, here's the truth. Hey, hey, you're a liar. Hey, hey, you're a fraud. Hey, hey, you're a dumb liar. Hey, hey, you can't lie to me. And all your dreams and wishes are going to come true. This is the Empress. Oh my God, Cancer. Cancer, look at you. Look at you, Cancer. The epiphany of a lifetime. Leo, what do we have for you? What do we have for you? Be careful who you dealing with, Leo. Be careful who you dealing with. You are getting finessed. I hope it's you doing Leo, you're either doing the heartbreaking or the finessing, or you're getting finessed. If you're in a relationship, you're probably getting cheated on, or you're doing the cheating. Like, some Leos are doing the cheating and finessing. Some of you, you're cheating and finessing. This is like complete betrayal. So really keep that in mind. There's some foul shit happening with the Leos. I really hope you're not on the receiving end, okay? Because if you're not, at least you're gonna get away with what you do, but you are gonna betray. So, but yeah, be very, very careful. You can circumvent this if you're very careful. You don't let people play you. So if you're in a relationship, make sure you're not getting played. Virgo. Virgo, an archangel is working over some communication difficulties. I think there's someone that you're trying to talk to and it's not working. Don't worry. An archangel is behind the scenes making sure things work out. They're working on this person's mind so that they can accept and hear you more. So don't worry if maybe you've been a bit indecisive or closed off. There's balance that's coming. Libra. Libra, stand up for your intuition. Libra, you're going to feel something is off and you're not going to have any proof, but you're going to feel like you know something. You're going to be hit that some people are acting a certain way and you're going to confront them about it. And they're going to be like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. You need to stand up for what you feel. Even if you don't have the proof yet, you really need to trust your intuition and stand up for what you feel, because things are not as they seem and you're going to pick up on it. You might have to stand up for people coming sideways at you, from people coming sideways, so keep that in mind too. Scorpio! We have a lot of grounding for you. Scorpio, this is a Virgo. This is the card of Virgo, and this is another Earth card. So for some Scorpios, this could be a Virgo in your life who you're going to take it slow with and continue to progress the relationship. Shoot, if anything, this has a lot to do with the grounding and the work. The grounding and the work that needs to be done so that you're able to keep a steady flow of income. So it's saying the stuff that you're doing is going to like ground itself. This is the difference between really developing a routine that actually sticks. But I see this as someone in your life who's grounded, who's loyal, who's reliable, who's got you. Give them a gift. Give them a token of your appreciation, because they might give you one too. Sagittarius. I want to marry a Sagittarius. I'm like obsessed with Capricorn, but I want to marry a Sagittarius. Or maybe a Pisces and Libra. Pisces is sexy as hell too. I love all the zodiac signs though. But I want to marry a Sagittarius. We could probably get divorced later, but I want that experience so I can drive you fucking crazy. And we can see who, you know. Oh, good stuff, Dominic. All right. Some cards wanted to fall out. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is the one. You're the one. But if you're looking for new love, Sagittarius, you're going to meet the one. You're going to meet the one. Now you are the one. So find someone you like and charm them with your swag. If there's someone that you love, go charm them with your swag because you're fucking magic and let it work, baby. Really charm them with your swag, and it's going to be so amazing. It's going to be so amazing. Like, don't be the Sagittarius that's like, ooh, the peace dealer pulled the magician. So did someone just pinch me right now? Somebody just pinched me. Somebody just reached through the veil and pinched me. You're not cute. You're not cute. I'll end my schizophrenic delusions, but you're not cute. You be this magician. You be this magician right now, and bless someone with your heart. They're just gonna be like, oh, oh, me, me, I'm worthy of your love, Sagittarius. And you're gonna be like, yes. And you're gonna be like, oh wait, oh my god, wow, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All right, Capricorn. Listen to Nessie. Who pinched me? That's not cute. It was when I cursed too. When I said the curse with Sag, someone thought they can like ping me or pinch me. I thought that's not cute. Capricorn. We have low like a discount. Baby, drop it low. Dun, dun, dun. I just want to take this. All right, fuck. We have the Eight of Wands and the Hangman. This is an initiation. Oh my god. It's really this is the order though. It's the Hangman and then the Eight of Wands. So first comes the surrender, and once you surrender, everything releases. Okay? So whatever blockages, who pinched me again? Do you think you're funny? What is this? You're psychic. We get it. Oh my god. Like, jeez. But yeah, once you release, things are just gonna move super fast. So because things are gonna move super fast for you, Capricorn, just let it happen. You like to do everything. Just let it happen. I'm gonna say this one more time. Things are going to just manifest for you back to back to back to back. Just let it happen. Don't do a thing. Just all right. Aquarius. Aquarius, we have the magician in the world. Looks like you might get within a Sagittarius Aquarius. But if not, you win in two. This is like completion and magic, boo. No, this is really dope, yo. I don't even know how to put this into words. This is amazing. This is like having control of your own destiny and like really shifting things in your favor. I want to pull up an article because something really talks about this stuff. Drop it low. Just drop it low. Drop it low. Low like a discount. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to convince the world of the way your vision should be. This lends to heavy persuasive powers, and this is going to be very potent. I think we have Kamal Ja in the building. You know, have a low-key crush. She's really cute. And she's a Pisces! But whatever. The card that we have for you, Pisces. Oh my God. I see this as either outright rejection. I think someone's going to come and try and take you out to eat, Pisces, and you're just going to be like, no, no, thank you. And I think you just might reject people's ideas. I think you might just reject people's ideas and not even really like open through them. You yourself might be rejected too. This might be like the end of a thought or the end of something that doesn't necessarily serve you anymore. So even though this looks negative, I just kind of see this as a dead end that you don't really need to just like invest in. Really, Pisces, some people are going to hit you with that Herbalife. That's hilarious. Some people are going to hit you with that like what do they call it? Multi-level marketing, or someone's going to hit you with the pyramid scheme, and you're just going to be like, no, I'm not interested. No, I'm not interested. Some of you Pisces, you're going to be the ones that are like, you know, working this thing, and you're just going to be like, I'm done. Like, this is not really lucrative to me, so screw it. So yeah, the card that I have for everyone. This is the order it came. So this is supposed to be on the left and this on the right. I had it like this. But what this is saying is that the worst is over, okay? So everything that you're going through now is the worst it can be. And what we're directly following into is paradise and sanctuary. You're going to be mind blown because of all the positivity that's going to occur. So I'm very grateful. I think that's amazing. We have the Six of Cups. So if you would like to join me into calling in your soulmate, because I don't play around, and we gonna make it do what it do, baby. All right. I don't know what came out of me. That was our dark side real quick. Let's calm our energies. First of all, I just want to say I just want to thank Turquoise Jeep for being so amazing. Like, I just found out about Turquoise Jeep Records. If you don't know Turquoise Jeep Records, you need to go type in Google and watch all their videos. Type in "Let Me Smang It" or "Drop It Low Like a Discount." Okay. But yeah, Turquoise Jeep, thank you so much. Thank you, Dominic, for putting me on to Turquoise Jeep. I think life has been so much better because of Turquoise Jeep in my life. I think I've heard like "Smash It and Bang" 50 times in a row right now. Like, I didn't even know that smashing and banging were mutually exclusive. I didn't know smanging was a thing. Like, I've never heard such a genius song so done. It's another story. But I want you to focus and really calm down your energies. If you're single and you are ready to call in a soulmate, know that this isn't the first time we've called them in. So they're probably already in your life. But this is now going to establish a deeper connection so that you can now communicate to the next step, whatever that is. So I want you to tune into your soulmate. Some of you, let's just pretend you have one soulmate right now that you're tuning into. Some of you know who this is. Some of you don't know who this is. If you don't know who this is, just feel them. You don't have to have a face. Just know that you're tuning in with them right now and see how they feel. If you know who this person is, you can feel them in your heart. And now start to feel your heart chakra glowing. Start to envision a green orb that's slowly growing out. And let it just chill. Once again, envision a green orb in your heart slowly expanding. Till about here, spherical, it could be out your chest. So really imagine and feel this person overlapping in your aura right now. And their heart chakra is also, and now your hearts are melting in each other and forming one heart. It's okay if you don't really feel anything. Just imagining it is enough. Neptune is in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces got you hooked on the imagination. It's got you covered. So yeah. Now some of you communicate with this soulmate, okay? And don't sugarcoat stuff too. This is your soulmate. So just be like, hey, this is the peace dealer. I know you hear me right now. You know, wherever you are, I'm coming for you. And I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna smang you. Yes, I'm going to smash and bang you. And when I smang you, I'm gonna smang you again. Do you hear me, soulmate? I have a particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a couple of years. All right, maybe 2 weeks. And these skills make me the best smanger of ever in the history of the smanglage. And I will find you and I will smang you. I will smang you so hard, you will find Christ. Thank you. So, you can close this connection that you have. Call in this energy. And now feel your heart vibrating even more. Imagine it, whatever you have to do. And now release. That simple. Some of you can stay longer at this. I prefer some of you to sit here and to just really tap in. Like seriously, whenever you feel insecure, whenever you're like, oh, I want to talk to this person, but they're not talking to me, I want to talk to this person, just sit down and feel their energy and meditate in it. Repetition does a lot. You do that once a day for 30 days, you'll see changes. But it's not about that. It's not about using this to manipulate. It's about sitting and connecting. And yeah, some of you may have to take a risk and leave that person that you feel you can't get over and try someone new and, you know, try someone new. Oh my gosh, yo. Shout out to Giovanna Ventura. She a real one. I don't know if she's watching this, but she's a Sagittarius. You Sagittariuses are so magical, I don't know what to do with myself. See, Pisces is magical, but at least I don't really notice their magic because I'm kind of blind. Sagittarius, like, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry that your knight in shining armor turned out to be a cunt in aluminum foil, Kamal. I'm so sorry. It is what it is. I really do hope you get over that. But yeah, Sagittarius is super magical. Like, I don't know what's up with y'all. Some of y'all really be acting like we don't know. You looking right through the veil. Yeah, Sag, I'm looking at you. Like, how you just like extra supercalifragilistic, magical? Like, are you serious? I don't understand. I'm telling all you Sagittariuses, like, you'll just be farting magical fairy glitter and then acting like nothing's happening. I can't stand you. I really can't stand you. But it is what it is. I love you all the same. And Keep it real. Don't keep it lame. Stay blessed, my friends.